The general theme is how does it feel to be a hypocrite?
Right. Well, he sounds like a royal dirtbag.
I was wrong about something.
Magnificent! Magnificent! Magnificent!
If we can be with ourselves, if we can understand ourselves, we can love.
It's not my fault nobody can understand what you're saying.
Let's go while we're young.
3, 2, 1. Just introduce yourself and tell me what you ate for breakfast.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Right now, I'm cutting my daughter off, but my name's Matt. Hashtag family for today's t-shirt. So make sure you get that in the comments. And we are here to ask her 20 questions. So we're going to have this up on the screen. So get those questions coming. I'm happy to be down south. I'm not happy that she, isn't up north anymore, but that's just the way it is, isn't it? We have some other guests here too.
Ooh, doggies?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 of them.
Yeah. So she agreed, everybody. All your nice messages. She's here. So make sure you get those comments coming in so we can get some questions. Get your hashtags in. Once again, family for the free t-shirt. And let's take the first question.
Not too many brain busters. It's
I know.
early in the morning.
Right. It is. So there we go. I've got the hashtag in so you can see in the comments. Hopefully you're watching that we have family today for the free t-shirt because I'm with family down south. Took the gear and we have the mic here. That's just on the table. So hopefully everybody can hear us all right. And the dogs are joining us over in the background and making sure we're safe. So that's what's important. So Minnesota girl, my question is, what advice do you have for someone looking to move south?
It's a good question. I think for one, what kind of weather that you're looking for, because I live in upstate South Carolina, and I think people think we have great weather all year round, but here in Greenville, we experience all 4 seasons. And so it's not 60 and sunny all year, and we're close to the mountains, and so we get that mountain effect where we experience all 4 seasons. And even this last year, we had some dustings of snow. And snow.
That 4-letter S word.
Yeah. And the South is not equipped to handle snow. We don't have snow plows. We barely have salt that goes on the road. And so I just would ask whether you want to be close to the beach or still experience all 4 seasons.
That's a great answer. Yeah, you don't think you think South, it's always hot and warm, sunny, like you said. So, but you love the mountains.
I love the mountains. Yeah.
So, yeah.
All the outdoors here. There's so much hiking and so much nature to see, which is really why I wanted to be up here.
Yeah. Sorry, Daddy-O dragged out so early to entertain the masses, right? I know. It's a Monday morning, obviously, and she's like, what? Monday, we got to do this? And so some questions are, I got a message. One of the questions was, what are the rules to the questions? Did I give you any rules?
No rules.
Like this, you want to do this
rules.
or not, right? So that's all that it was. Question: what do you think of your dad's live morning podcast and his positive content he gives?
Yeah, I really admire my dad for it, truthfully, because I know it is not for the faint of heart to be able to get up day in and day out and really be that positive voice to the community. And I think he's really made an astronomical difference in the lives that he's touched through it. And so I admire him and will support him in all that he does.
But don't watch. I told her not to watch. Might say something wrong.
Yeah.
No, that's thank you. Again, I don't tell her what to say ever. That doesn't work out, does it?
He doesn't pay me, I promise.
Question: is this a good retirement community? Is such an ideal place to retire?
Yeah, I would say there are more older people that live here than younger people.
Yeah.
And so I think people do come here to retire because the quality of life here and just being able to spend more time outside than you would in Minnesota, for example. And I think there's so much research and studies that show the more time you spend outside, the more that you'll enjoy your life. And it's great because there are all sorts of things to do. We're holding events and activities all year round because it doesn't get brutally cold.
Yeah.
But
It did
still,
freeze the other night, just a little frost on the car. So it kills the bugs, as you said, right?
Right. It kills the bugs, but still manageable.
Yeah. Yeah, good. So can I retire down here then? Is that what is that kind of your answer?
Yeah, as long as you're not my neighbor.
Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. And then we've got a good morning. Thanks for joining us this morning. So yeah, absolutely. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
It's great. Any other questions? I didn't miss anything along here, did I? Let's see. I don't think I missed anything. Your grandma doesn't have any questions though. She's on.
Which surprises me.
Yeah. Love you too, Mom.
Yeah. Hey, Grandma.
What other questions do we have? We get about 40 viewers that are, don't be shy. Don't be bashful. If you do it, actually, if you go over to YouTube, you can go on YouTube and nobody can see your question or comment. That's actually one thing that I get quite a bit. I don't know. I've shared it with the audience, but people are like, I don't want to comment and like your stuff because then people see that I'm watching. Isn't that sad to be in a society like that? I mean, and I've talked about the surveillance cameras. People are just watching me because they want to surveil what I'm doing. And I say more power to you. I'm pretty open.
Great.
Yep. It's just interesting that the society that we live in. We talked about post-COVID versus pre-COVID and just the whole psychology of how people interact. It came up because you were speaking with a gentleman, professor, I believe you said.
Professor.
He was on the trails in the mountains, and he made a comment to Chanel, well, most people won't talk to me. And isn't that it's just kind of a sad thing. So, and that's why I'm doing this, right? Trying to open up some dialogue, build some bridges, and set boundaries though as well. We've talked a lot about boundaries on the show and how that helps our physical health, our mental health, and stuff like that too.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Yeah. But any other questions? Grandma have a question?
We're putting her on the spot.
We're getting, she'll probably ask like, when are you going to move back to Minnesota?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Kim, good morning. Oh, here we have a couple. Good morning. Happy to have you join the podcast. Absolutely. Any questions? We're open to whatever. The dogs are excited to be on and here.
Yeah,
too.
they are.
Isn't that fun?
They are.
It's great. This
They're
is
making
real.
all sorts of noises.
Yeah, it's real. Or is it time for the t-shirt? It looks like it's time for the t-shirt.
Okay.
Did you give away a t-shirt?
Sure.
Have I told you what we're doing?
No, I didn't know. That's cool.
Yeah. So we'll give away the t-shirt, and that'll give you a chance to come up with a question or two. So if you see this, let me actually share it again. We'll share that, but it kind of cuts you off there. You see,
that's fine. Yeah.
It's quite the system. It's pretty great. But,
yeah. Wow.
But then we'll go on here, and let's just refresh it because it didn't refresh here recently. So we'll do that, and then we'll make sure that we get everybody in there.
Pretty nifty.
There we go. And let's see. So then it just spins the wheel like,
Who's it gonna be?
And then I put in the comments, Kim is the winner. Congratulations, Kim. Thanks for being here this morning. And we'll send me a message if you would. We'll what size t-shirt. It's gonna be the Stay Positive t-shirt that no doubt you've seen. And we'll get that sent to you. Any last questions?
That's my favorite t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's my favorite t-shirt.
Yeah. The Brody, he wants another one. He outgrew his.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So it is that's That's your nephew, my grandson. He loves the shirt too. So, yeah, you bet. Well, hey, thanks everybody for joining. I'll be somewhere else on the planet tomorrow. I won't be down in South Carolina anymore. I'll start making my way back north. And so we'll see you here tomorrow morning at 6:30. Thanks for joining us.
You know what I just saw?
Who is this guy?
I call myself podcast because of my podcast.
I have exorcised the demons. This house is clear.
So it's done. It's done.